Today you will learn a lot about Japan. Let's get started. One of the national holidays in Japan is the day of the founding of the empire. It is celebrated on the 11th of February. Some actions that seem strange and frightening to many people are very often considered the norm in Japan. For example, in this country, people eat dolphins. Japanese fruits are quite expensive, but fish and meat are inexpensive. The Japanese never leave a tip because that's the way it is. The country has a very low rate of rape, and the state is doing a lot to ensure that this does not change. For example, in the subway, special carriages were created, intended only for the female sex, so they won't be harassed during rush hour. The age at which the Japanese can engage in intimate relationships, that is, the age of consent, is 13 years old. This will not be considered violence. In Japanese schools, the division of the academic year takes place in terms of trimesters, and studies begin in April. School uniforms are different for students. By the length of the skirts, you can determine the class and age of the student. Older students have shorter skirts. In this state, women are allowed to wear skirts or shorts so short that the buttocks or underwear are visible. This is not considered shameful, but the presence of a deep neckline will cause condemnation. The Japanese are widely regarded as the world's worst workaholics. Here, a train delay, even by 1 minute, is a terrible delay. But coming to work on time is bad form. In Japan, there is no such thing as central heating. Each family provides its own warmth in the house. However, in all northern cities of the country, when it snows in winter, streets and sidewalks are heated on the streets. Months have no names in this country. They only have a serial number. 98% of the country's total population is ethnic. There are no migrant workers in the country, and the level of vandalism is very low. And the capital of Japan is the safest metropolis in the world. There are no trash bins on the streets in this state. But there are no dumps either. A conscious attitude towards garbage reigns here. All waste is recycled. The country has small pensions, but there are many unexpected amenities like heating in all toilets. Arriving at a theater in Japan, you should be prepared for the fact that the performance can last 8 hours. Most Japanese people love tea, and every inhabitant of the country has their own personalized seal, hanko. This seal is used instead of a signature. An insult for the inhabitants of the country of the rising sun will be the opening of the gift in front of the person from whom it came. But it is considered absolutely normal to chew loudly while eating. The forest occupies 1/6 of the territory of the state, and tree felling is prohibited commercially. Officially, the country was created on the 11th of February 660th year BC. In our time, Japan has reached the age of 2,700 years. Like the state, people and companies here are just as long livers. About 3,000 companies have already celebrated 200 years anniversary. And more than 50,000 people are more than 100 years old. The main Japanese goddess is the sun goddess. There are two notable problems in this country: the financial accessibility of public transport and monkeys who can steal bags and wallets. Monkeys can even be found in some restaurants as waiters. Japanese cuisine is recognized as one of the most popular in the world. The main product in the country is rice. The Japanese can use it for dinner, lunch, and breakfast. Uneven teeth in Japan are one of the hallmarks of beauty. If the information was useful to you, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.